words of C3PO. Here we go again. Guys, I'm such a sucker for this shit. God damn it. Obviously, I'm a big Jurassic Park fan. Jurassic Park is probably my number one favorite movie of all time. The original, obviously. Jurassic World, the original Jurassic World, the first one, was probably one of my most anticipated movies of my entire lifetime. Just the concept of seeing the park fully open and functional in a movie, there was nothing like that initial hype. And the actual Jurassic World movie kind of let me down a fair bit. Honestly, I'll say this before, I've said this before, I'll say it again. My favorite movie in the Jurassic World trilogy was actually Dominion. I didn't mind the Lotus as much as everyone else does, simply because I think the Lotus was a very Michael Crichton plot line to put into it. Like, that feels like something that would be out of one of the actual Crichton Jurassic Park books. And then also, I think Jurassic Park Dominion, or Jurassic World Dominion, did a better job with the legacy characters of Grant, Sattler, and Malcolm, and actually giving them shit to do and having moments where they're bouncing off of each other than the Star Wars sequel trilogy did with Han, Luke, and Leia, where obviously those three were not even on screen at the same time at any given point in that trilogy. One of the biggest missed opportunities in cinematic history. I'm not about to get on my high horse about Disney Star Wars or anything, but that is something I think everyone can agree on. What were they thinking? So Dominion did right by that. Colby says I don't like the trailer, that the trailer looks good. They've hurt me too many times. I've yet to see the trailer. The only Jurassic Park movie that I actually enjoy besides the first one, and like I said, probably the bits of Dominion that have the original cast in it, which is just like me coasting on nostalgia for those characters. Sattler and Grant are like relationship end goals. Is Jurassic Park 3, just because that is B-movie fun, and it's not trying to be anything other than B-movie fun. I also have a history with Gareth Edwards, because Godzilla 2014 was easily my most anticipated movie of that year. It had also let me down. The big sin with that movie was killing off Bryan Cranston in the first act. It was one of the top 10, like, feeling the air of excitement deflate out of the room movie theater experiences of my entire life, up there with, like, the slow descent of quality that we all realized Spider-Man 3 was on. So Gareth Edwards has already produced a big disappointment for me, and this franchise is historically known for letting me down. We're not doing good batting averages here, guys, but, you know, I've got my Velocicoaster poster behind me. I'm a big fan, and the 8-year-old boy inside of me, every time one of these stupid movies comes out, is always just going to be on some level like, but it's dinosaurs. So without further ado, I've got the trailer pulled up on my phone, but I'm gonna be watching it on my laptop, and I'm gonna be holding up my phone just so y'all can see what I'm reacting to. So let's get that hooked up. Let's see if I can sync this up. And also, I'm just full disclosure, I literally just woke up and I am battling some indigestion, some acid reflux. So yeah, that's why I'm pausing from time to time. It's fun. It's fun. All right. So let's go ahead and get this started. Hopefully I will sync up as best as I can. Okay. Wait, I need to. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I feel like I need to. I did not get the sticking on that right because I was too consumed with it showing up on camera. Let me hold on. Let's try this again. My bad, guys. I just want to make sure I'm actually getting my reaction. So I'm just going to assume that you guys can see this. Okay. All right. Okay, so I wonder if this museum is like a tribute to the original Jurassic Park or what. Yeah, Jonathan Bailey. This is definitely going to be like the ooh ah moment of the movie. Those are cool. Those are cool looking dinos. I love that. I love that shot of the pterodactyl. Jonathan Bailey's gonna kill in this movie, man. Oh, the colors. The colors already look better. Okay, I can already tell the visual look of this movie looks so much better than the Jurassic World trilogy, the last one. The colors look a lot crisper. Oh, oh man, oh man. Dude, Jonathan Bailey's gonna kill in this movie. Jonathan Bailey has more charisma than Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard put together. Okay, I love me some pterodactyl action. The setting basically looks like Jurassic Park meets Indiana Jones. What is that? Okay. Ooh, ooh. What? Oh, oh, dude. Oh, fuck me. Dude. Son of a bitch. It looks really good. God damn it. Oh, man. It looks so good. Why does it have to look so good? Um, that's the thing with Gareth Edwards, though, Colby. I don't really think the scripts that he has are great. The creator looked great, but like it was at the end of the day kind of just your stereotypical lone wolf and cub type movie. Godzilla 2014 looked great, but I obviously have problems with that story wise. I think all three leads here look very charismatic though. I mean, they're not going to kill off Jonathan Bailey in the first act like they would Bryan Cranston, right? That's not going to happen, hopefully. Screenwriter's co-op is Kep. That's good. That's definitely a good sign. That definitely makes me feel optimistic about it. Okay, there's one shot here that caught my eye. I mean, overall, it just like I said, I think the big thing that really sticks out to me about this is the color grading more than anything else. The Jurassic World trilogy, the I hate that I have to say the Jurassic World trilogy and then clarify like the last one that we got, not this new one. Why can't this just be called Jurassic Kingdom or something? I don't know. The last Jurassic World trilogy had that kind of like blue apple sheen over everything, and it looks so artificial. This actually looks good. So, but there's one shot in particular that I'm intrigued by. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. In the Gareth Edwards fashion, it looks like we're kind of holding back on showing the dinosaurs a little bit, which could work out. Hopefully, he doesn't go as extreme with that as he did in Godzilla. Hmm. Okay, hold on. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, guys. Okay, this is a shot right here. What is behind that glass? I hate to say it, but dino human hybrid? Maybe? It's the only shot that conceptually kind of worries me. I mean, it's like, what is that thing? It looks like it may be like a primate type creature. I don't know. Um, you know what? Let's make like Palpatine in that one Comic Con that the that the Rise of Skywalker trailer got revealed in, or D23 or whatever it was. Let's play it again. Get rid of that. Love that shot of the pterodactyls. I mean, again, we got three very charismatic actors here. I think anchored by Jonathan Bailey, but Johansson and Mahershala Ali can still be really good depending on their roles. But again, that this setting has a very Jurassic or Indiana Jones vibe to me with the temples and everything. I like that it's not just one of the islands from the originals, though. I like that it's actually a new island, still connected to the lore of the series. Yeah, again, the color just pops here. The worst of the worst were left here. Okay, that's a good indication. That's a good kind of plot to use. So these are basically the dinosaurs that were so feral that they did not make it into the original Jurassic Park. Okay, this looks nuts. This boat scene. I'm hoping that this isn't the scene that we were teased where hold on. Yeah, again, like that that's a good line from Johansson. Like the cats does seem like they have chemistry here. Okay. So the one thing is with that boat scene, we were teased that we were going to get the scene from the original Jurassic Park novel that basically was the inspiration for the Jurassic Park ride, the river adventure, where they're on the raft in the middle of the river and the T Rex attacks them. I hope that this bit with the Mosasaurus is not that because it's more like open water, open ocean than river. I specifically want a river scene. But other than that, yeah, the internet, I'm not like jumping up and down about this. There's nothing here that like makes me be like, oh my God, like this is a game changer. But I will say, just visually, this looks so much better than the last trilogy that we got. Just across the board, the colors, the effects look a little bit more practical. I definitely think there's going to be more practical work here than there was in the last trilogy. And I think most importantly, I think the big problem with the last trilogy is that Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard were basically charisma vacuums. Like those two, frankly, were kind of horrible as far as like leads in the franchise. Like they really did not do much to jump off the screen. They really were kind of milquetoast characters, both of them. I honestly think that Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard, they got their roles down the best in the fucking safety video for Velocicoaster. That is where I'm like, okay, like I'm actually enjoying these characters and their banter with each other. I wish it was more like that in the actual movies. Okay, Colby says, I think that scene is shown in the trailer when the T-Rex dunks its head underwater. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Okay, well, that's it, guys. I don't know if you can tell if I'm, like, struggling hardcore with acid reflux or not. That's probably too much information, but seriously, it's like, it's going to come up, and I need to deal with that, so. But yeah, like I said, I feel like there's nothing in this trailer that's, like, super duper over the top hype worthy. Like, for example, I remember when I saw the trailer for the original Jurassic World, the Mosasaurus reveal was like the like giddy, like, oh my god, jump out of my seat, like that's incredible kind of moment. There's nothing in here that's on that level as far as like sheer like fan hype. That might just be because we're sort of running the well dry when it comes to new things that we can do with this franchise. But the color grading looks excellent. Genuinely, like, this looks like a really, really good, like, even from the get-go, I could tell that the Jurassic World movies looked very artificial, even from seeing that first trailer and all the blue and everything. I could tell that was going to be like a totally different look. This absolutely looks like it's visually going more back to the vibe of the originals. Dinosaurs look better. I like how the dinosaurs look more naturalistic. I really like the stripes on the T-Rex. That's going to do a really good job of differentiating this T-Rex from the iconic T-Rex. And the cast actually looks like they have charisma and chemistry with each other, which is something that was woefully lacking in the last Jurassic movies. Like I said, outside of how they treated Grant, Sattler, and Malcolm in Dominion, which was actually very satisfying for me as a fan. So, all right, guys, that's about it. I will see y'all later. And yeah, I'm bad at outros. Dinosaurs. Dino DNA.